Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, trolls, or people who nag the hell out of you in chat to converse with you. You've already blocked them years ago for some offense. You can't even remember you, they offended you for something. Got irritated the hell out of me on another channel this morning. I spent an hour in there, and he kept, and I finally said, "Look, you're irritating. Go away. Leave me alone." Guys don't know when to stop. This is my scratching. I have this huge blackhead thing, and it just, I'm breaking out every time I get COVID. I'm breaking out over it. It's all over. It's driving me nuts. So, anyway, I shouldn't do that, but it is driving me a little crazy. I got to Safeway, and Costco is out of my cat litter. Why am I not? Hold on. This thing broadcasting? Oh, I'm not broadcasting. Well, yes, I am broadcasting. This is very strange. It says start recording. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. This YouTube is on Firefox and Chrome. You think it would work on Chrome, but it's not working. And hold on, I don't know what's going on. Why it's not displaying the video? Oh, there we go. Okay, finally got it to work. I was coming out the shopping cart, and this lady said, "Would you like a ride?" And I said, "Oh, thank you." And she had this big, gigantic, coiled fur gray dog, and the dog is named Brady, and it was a former show dog. It's something like a giant. I don't know what it was, but the fur is all curly and looks like I don't know what it is, but it was huge, and it freaked out the whole time I was getting in the car, getting out of the car. Panic, 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 panic. Well, she gave me a ride home, so it was nice for her. Excuse me, I don't know where my stuff is here. But I bet she won't do that again with Brady in the car because he's 5. He's still a baby as far as I'm concerned. And he was very gentle, but he just was totally panicked that some stranger was in his car. He even at one point hit the gear shift lever, and she had to pull over because he knocked it in neutral. So I don't know where my I think must have dropped something on there. You know, I cleared this table off completely the other day, and now it's full of stuff again. I have this antibiotic cream I put on like Neosporin. I don't know where it is. So I need to stop doing that. But it drives me crazy because these things keep opening up, and they're full of blackheads. So she saved me a long walk. I bought 40 pounds of Arm & Hammer cat litter, and the only jug they had of this 10-pound Safeway cat litter. I called Costco to see if they had my Simply Perfect cat litter, and they're out. They were out on Wednesday when I got effectively drowned. So, um, I got cat litter. Okay, here we go with the haul. Thank you for coming in. I have the ever popular, hold on, let me get the other screen here so I can see what I'm doing. The ever popular toilet paper. There's Fluffy the cat. I got another one because someone left this on the curb way outside of Safeway. So I don't know why, but I got free toilet paper. So, and I'm very gratified, except for Bolero, Target, and Capital One, which I will pay on Monday. I'm not going out in the rain tomorrow or Sunday. It's going to start raining again tonight. We had a brief break of no rain, and then the Weather Channel says it will rain all the way through the 19th. Fluffy is staring at me. We have blueberry waffles. We have 2 packages of spaghetti and meat sauce. We have another thing of waffles. We have another thing of spaghetti. I used the app to put these on sale, and I don't know if it worked or not. So I look at the receipt. We have potato and egg, potato salad, deviled egg potato salad. We have very heavy bag here. Couldn't get out of the car, but stuck under the seat. We have 2 things of pineapple cottage cheese. Put that in the refrigerator. Now that won't fit. Won't fit that way. We have a can of pineapple chunks. We have 2 bottles of Martinelli because they were out of peach Snapple. I'm peach Snapple deficiency now. I'll stick this. Can I get this in there? I don't know. Oh no. Oh my God. Oh, that's dressing. And I called Kathy if I can borrow $59 to get antibiotics for Fluffy. She said no. So I've decided the next time she needs help, like, would you buy this on eBay for me? I'm going to say no. My blender's out. You buy me a new blender? I'm going to go no. The reason, 2 packages of beef summer sausage. So the reason I've been broke for years is I took out coin loans when she got evicted for remodeling. I've been paying interest in those for 7 years. And I could have bought a new Prius or an electric, like an $11,000 electric scooter by now. So I've decided after this, you know, her blender died. Then she went to the smoothie maker. Then she went to the yogurt maker that never worked. Then her Blu-ray player died. I bought that. I said, I'm done. I'm not going to buy anything for her. The hell with it. I'll worry about George. All right, strawberry preserves. 45 years, and she always wants something out of me, but when I have a problem, my cat is sick. Oh no, I can't help you. I found an alternate place that will give them the antibiotics, but it's ungodly expensive. And I called 5 different vets today, and I was shocked when one said the office visit for one cat is $90. And yet I asked, how much is the amoxicillin? I said, I have to budget this sort of thing. I have to save up for it. They said, we don't know, or we can't tell you. It's like a military secret. So this is what, and I saw something on the web. The veterinarians charge 1,000% more than it should be for amoxicillin. And the Mexican vet denied me because you don't have a vet relationship with us. They sent me the syringe for the amoxicillin, but I didn't. They charged $35 for the amoxicillin, so Fluffy's gonna have to suffer the first of the month. So I can order it from another site. I know what's wrong with him. He's got an upper respiratory infection. So don't give me any grief about not taking care of him. I'm doing my damnedest. But I don't have. The last time when I took my little Fuzzy to the vet, she had a respiratory infection. It was $50 plus $110 for pills that for a shot that didn't work. Then I had to go back and they charged me another $50 and $150 for liquid amoxicillin that should charge $35. Okay, we have Fancy Feast Delights, chicken and cheese. We got 3 of those, and ocean whitefish and tuna flaked. So I got 5 cans. These are now, I got 6 cans. These are now 95 cents a can. Before the pandemic, before Biden, they were 50 or 60 cents a can. I bought Meow Mix cups and fed Mama Cat, Kitten, Tiny One, Pretty Little Gray, big-headed gray. He showed up. He's very sweet and gentle. He's a little scared, but he's a huge cat, but he's got the softest fur, long-haired fur. So I got 2 meow mixes. And then, ow, glad the other didn't fall. Another bottle of Martinelli's. So when I conclude this broadcast, I will put that in the ice box. And Fluffy wants to go out. Fluffy always wants to go out. And I called another vet. It was 85 bucks. Come here. I'll let you out in a minute. There's the magic Fluffy. Mr. Fluffy. Mr. Fluffington. Baby boy. Your number 1 boy. Yes. Going on 23 years now. Mr. Mouse. Okay. You. This morning I couldn't sleep. I had to completely strip the bed. The bed tilts. And, uh-oh, that's not going to work. Something, oh, the creamer's blocking the door. And I couldn't sleep for another reason. Fluffy was sleeping on my stomach, and little girl was sleeping on my stomach. I couldn't breathe. They don't weigh that much, 10, 12 pounds, but I can't get any air in my lungs with them drying in my chest and my stomach. So I had to chase them off, and that's when I remade the bed, and finally one of them slept on top of the Steelers blanket with the gray blanket, and one of them slept next to me, so I was able to. And I'm still having coughing jags. I spent all day yesterday coughing, blowing my nose, coughing up stuff, and sneezing because I got caught out in the rain. Okay. All right, you. And let Mr. Fluff out. Come on. And all right, and there is little girl. Come on, little girl. No, okay. The other night, little girl and Fluffy kept me up till 5 a.m. I would open the door, one of them would come in. The other one, little girl, wouldn't come in. Then little girl came in, Fluffy would run out. I could not get to sleep. I worry about them. Okay. That's it now. All right, give me a minute. I'm going to put this stuff away. Tomorrow I'll do coin roll hunting, and I will see if my iPad is charged enough that I can try to do a broadcast for my channel members. On the 1st, I'm going to get the iPhone fixed. I can't afford the iPhone, get the coin loan out, and the iPad repaired, but I can get one. So that's 60 bucks. I'll put a new battery in the iPhone. At least I can do videos with that until I then in the next month fix the iPad. That's 108 bucks. So for the next month, I'll see what I can do about channel member videos. I'm hampered by none of my devices are working right, except the Silicon M1 Mac Mini. Okay, for once I have enough food to eat. Alright, back to the bed. For once I have enough food to eat. I have made payments on all my accounts on Monday, as of Monday. And one I paid $60, so I haven't actually caught up. Uh-oh, there's another can of cat food. Oh. So, I'll put these there. Still they're on the floor. I put them in the box, they fell on the floor. I got a box of paperwork to go through. But I'm too tired to go through the paper. Put this on the floor, what falls on my foot. Alright, now go back to the window of chat. Okay. No, I got an email saying, no, I can't. No, I can't, Fancy Topper. I don't take my video footage to be developed. It goes straight to YouTube. No, I can't. Hold on. Okay. So, I can send a video to the computer once I record it on the iPhone or iPad, but the iPhone won't hold a charge, and the iPad holds a charge intermittently, and now the, hold it, you, the beautiful and lovely Fluffy is back. You shitty boy. Okay. So there is no way to do a video with a Mac Mini because you don't have a camera. Yeah, the bedding tilts. I've never found anything in the coin roll hunting. I watched a guy he did 6 rolls of 50-cent pieces, and he found, not for circulation coins, and he said he made about $80. But after doing over $700 in quarters, I have yet to find it. Here's the 2 rolls of quarters. I will do this as a separate video after doing over $700 in quarters. I haven't found anything. Now, there may be some collectible quarter I'm not aware of. I don't follow the coin magazines anymore, and since most places have gotten rid of magazine stands, I don't even know where to get a coin magazine. So, boy, I don't know what happened to that cream, but it's driving me a little crazy. I used it just the other day. Time to clear off the table again. There it is. Alright, I found it. Now I can put that on my face. They're weird blackheads. They look like, that's the wrong side. They look like arrowheads when they come out. And they're sharp and they hurt. And I'm even getting them on my forehead and my scalp. I don't know what the hell's going on. Wasn't getting that many before I got COVID. There must be an autoimmune reaction to your body having had COVID. Okay. Because I have oily skin. So I get blackheads and whiteheads and Drives me absolutely crazy. Okay. There, that's better. It's still going to look horrible, but it will heal. So, no, no. 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 Oh, uh-oh. Oh, God. The other sign pulled out. I didn't see it till just now. I've lost weight, but I still look way too fat. Every time I'm going to have to start ordering, they're hard to find, things in 4X because my shirt keeps riding up. And we know all about the evil trolls that like to take pictures of me. So this thing sinks. I think there's a lever under here in the bed blower, or I'm so heavy the springs are depressing. This is not really a bed; it's a spring bed. It's a bed frame with springs. There's no mattress, but it's inordinately better than sleeping on the floor. There goes my inhaler. That fell on the floor when I stripped the bed. And with all this rain, either one or both knees. And look at this now. I have a mama cat in the door. I have a little girl in the door. And earlier, Fluffy and little girl were pawing at each other. So, two cats sitting in the doorway. All right, now it's time. Time to open the potato salad and have a bite. I'm hungry. All right. I found online on eBay my old. I have a 4-pack. One of the worst drinks ever. It has quinine in it. It glows in the black light. It glows in the dark. Alien Ale from the 80s. A guy is selling the two different varieties for like $450 on eBay. Blew my mind. We moved back to get more just for collectible purposes. I took a sip. Kathy took a sip. And then, hey, this is not bad. And then it snuck up on you. I took a second sip. After about a minute and a half, I went, ah! It was horrible. It had quinine in it. It was a cure for malaria at one time with quinine. God, it was nasty stuff. The company went out of business. The Graylian sports drink. Uh, I pay for YouTube Premium or whatever the hell it is. I get to watch videos and other things. I don't know. So there's no room in here for a purple mattress. I cleared out a whole bunch of stuff, and then Patty, oh, come by and get the stuff for Kathy to take to her, and I'll get the diapers, and now everything's full. I've got Kathy's crock pot sitting here, Kathy's waffle maker sitting here, Kathy's tea time magazines and other magazines, Kathy's flannel nice pillowcases. I've had tonic water once. It's horrible stuff, Canada Dry tonic water. It was just so nasty. I guess it tasted like, I've had seltzer water. It tasted like that, but 100 times worse. It's yellow. I got the 4-pack in the bedroom somewhere. I had 2 flavors. And what this backstory was, the alien saucer broke down at Roswell. And they managed to escape. And they were selling the alien ale to make money to get fuel and repairs to their ships so they could go back home. So seltzer water made me sick to my stomach, and tonic water made me sick to my stomach. I've never had a gin and tonic. I've had gin once. That was horrible stuff too. Evil clowns with their killer bottles of seltzer water. You see a clown coming at you with a bottle of seltzer water, get a hammer and smash the bottle, then smash the clown. Well, the backstory is the government captured them. They were all alive, but they escaped from the super secret facility with their saucer, but it doesn't have enough energy to lift off. So they should have seen Bob Lazar. He would have made some Element 115, and that would give enough fuel to go home. There's a guy on eBay for $34 or $39.95 on a flash drive. I think he has 1,500 Art Bell programs that he's selling from his personal recordings. So, including the one with the evil Gabcast, where Art called Gabcast. I think Art did that twice. I called in once. Art knew who I was. I've had 3 dreams about Art Bell since he died. If I could get Madman Markham's time machine and go back in time, make sure Art and Johnny Carson and others never smoked, we might still have Art Bell. And I'm not going to Alien Con. I'm going to pay off the coin loans. That will enable me to pay Kathy money I owe her and start saving toward getting either A, the electric scooter, piece went down the wrong way. Or B, once all my debt is paid off, these $16,000, I need to buy an apartment building. I move the hell out of here. Then I could get the electric scooter in about 4 months with my profit, $4,000 a month, $3,000 to $4,000 a month. My all-enclosed, air-conditioned, heated solar battery plug-in windshield wiper, headlight, tail light, AM, FM radio. They said they would put an AM radio in, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and the ability to do cellular for an extra charge. So I got to contact the company when I'm ready to do it and have the money. Put all this stuff in, then get someone to put a guy from Pittsburgh skin on it and see if they can make it in Steelers colors. Instead of worrying about taking the bus, using Uber, using Lyft, I've got the Bergmobile. Maybe I should have them put a bat on the front of it. I say, I'm Batman. Never heard of Art Bell? It's time for you to leave the channel. Sacrilege. Heresy. String him up. Burn him at the stake. You've never heard of Art Bell. Radio Hall of Fame broadcaster. Paranormal broadcaster. Hello, Mama Cat. One day I hope to have the money, and then I maybe one day can hold and kiss Mama Cat. Oh, she's reacting to kisses. Mama. Love Mama. Oh, you jealous little girl. Are you jealous? Here, let's show little girl to the people who have not seen little girl before. Here's little girl. Here is my girl. Here is my sweet girl. Pretty little girl. Pretty little girl. Little sweet girl. Yes, my girl. Yes, little sweet girl. Little soft girl. My softie. My sweetie pie. Yes, my sweet. Pretty little girl. Pretty little girl. Okay. Oh, you're caught again. Okay. I don't know whether what I like, and I'm upset that I cannot really afford to go to Alien Con in Pasadena in March, is George Knapp. He's my favorite. She's a beautiful girl. My sweet girl. And she and Fluffy are 22 years old, going on 23. I got lots of radios in here and don't have a show. Hello, this is George Sendo, the guy from Pittsburgh, and tonight we'll be talking about men who've never heard of Art Bell. $120, another $150 for airfare, and another $300 for the hotel room. And counting money for incidentals like buying stuff, paying for pictures of celebrities like Nick Pope or Linda Moulton. No. I'm not going to let that stand, PS4. You're starting to really annoy me. Okay? I'm putting in a timeout. I'm not going to hitchhike. I'm not going to get a sugar mama. I did get cash donations that paid for my train fare, which was $84. I will never take the train to Los Angeles again. That was 18 hours coming back because the train ran over somebody. And we wanted to do it by going to Alien Con and then a side trip to Vegas, which would have shown you a lot of things. But the subscribers and viewers, there were no channel members then, they shot themselves in the foot. They would have been able to call in. And but they had to be cheap. I got $50 from the mass spooper and the hats, and earlier when I had COVID, she sent me food, but I got absolutely nothing from my subscribers or channel members for Hanukkah or Christmas, not $1, except for one guy. He sent me $1, then he sent me $4, then I think he sent me $10. Thank you, Anthony. But some of that was after Christmas. So there will be no fundraiser because they're not going to donate. I got 6,200 subscribers. No super chat. No PayPal. Why? I'm into 12 years of doing this because they don't want to donate. And one fellow said that a lot of the people in chat are trolls, and I frankly believe them at this point. After going into my 12th year of doing this, and some of them sabotaged me. They tried to get me evicted last year. They had a campaign to get me off of Coast to Coast AM, and that stopped Coast to Coast. I have 3 videos on Coast to Coast AM, and those were supposed to give me $100 every 2 months for a long time. Suddenly, we've changed direction. We don't want your videos anymore. But they harassed the network. This is how evil these people are. Mama, why are you pawing it, Fluffy? So, I will go to the next one, but I really want to meet George Knapp. And ask him to ask Bob Lazar if I can power my electric scooter with Element 115. Then I wouldn't need to charge it, plug it in. So, and every time I come on here, I put this on, not once do I get any donations. And there was the fake podcasting network where the evil little Chris on his evil so-called George Senda fan page claims that I made advances toward the underage daughters of the head of the network. Well, they sent fake pictures of 2 very buxom women from Italy who do YouTube videos. And those 2 women were trying to seduce me. They were sending me messages. They want to meet. They want to have sex with me, and then someone online found out who they really were, and I blew that out of the water. But it caused great dissension between me and three of my supporters. But it was at the first Alien Con in Santa Clara. They were supposed to meet me, and then they canceled. And they wanted me to do a contract, and they wanted to do all this other stuff. That was years and years and years ago. It was all a con. There were no underage women that I was trying to seduce. It was ridiculous. I don't know what I would have done if they really had shown up and wanted to go to bed with me. I didn't have a hotel room. I might have succumbed, I might have not, but it was all a scam. There was no podcasting network to pay. And then they threatened, the so-called head of the network and his so-called wife threatened to sue me for slander and libel. Trolls always threaten to sue me for slander and libel. But they have gone out of their way to, they're still harassing Kathy. They've doxed her home phone number. They call her about the Prius. They make sexual phone calls to her. You name it. So, well, you go on his site, the so-called George Senda fan page. He has a history of George Senda. 90% of it is wrong and made up. But he says a podcasting work I tried to seduce two young the daughters of the head of the network, but there was no network. It's totally phony. It's totally fake, and his BS is totally made up. He put another thing. I ripped off pregnant hookers. The San Francisco PD has me on alert, which is ridiculous. The only time I go to San Francisco I went to see my mother for years, but to go to my doctor, that never happened. There's all bunch of lies on there. But unfortunately, he has also paid Google, I'm sorry, to have his search results show up on top. So people, instead of seeing George Senda, you see this George Senda fan page. And he's got the last one I saw, he had me as dressed up as in lederhosen, had Kathy in the corner like she was an angel, and me depicted with Adolf Hitler. So the harassment never stops. I have had not young girl, but I've had young women and older women hit up on me over the years. Not lately, but it has happened. I don't get involved with women under 18, not even when I was 18. But to quote Don Rickles, I would have had sex with a monkey, a moose, an elk, a deer, anything. I was so lonely. Wait a minute. They have on his site. fluffy. Okay. I was walking down the street in San Francisco where he shot and killed a San Francisco cab driver. I was a block away. It was pretty dark, even with the street lights. I saw the cab pull over. I did not see the Zodiac get out of the cab because wasn't bright enough to me to see him, but I saw the cab. And then he tore a piece of the cab driver's shirt off covered in blood, sent it to the Chronicle with a letter. The police interviewed me. They were looking for people in the area. I was at. Luckily, I didn't see him, I guess, because maybe he would have tried to kill me. So that's as close as I got that close to the Zodiac Killer. And they confirmed it was the Zodiac Killer. So, and my late friend Dean Dickensheet, who was a mystery editor, a member of the Baker Street Irregulars, his wife was a mystery editor. He did an article in his book, Great Crimes of San Francisco, on the Zodiac Killer, and we talked about it extensively, but I was not the Zodiac Killer. Kind of hard to get to Lake Berryessa when you don't have a car and don't know how to drive. I didn't learn how to drive till Kathy taught me in her Pinto. I learned how to drive in a Ford Pinto, and I'm going to tell you, with the seat going all the way back, my knees were on the steering wheel. It was an adventure. A little green Pinto. And they had problems with their gas tanks exploding. That was a good little car until it died one day. So, and the Zodiac Killer had a gun. I did not have a gun then. I hadn't shot a gun since I was in military school in 1960. So, I didn't own a gun. I'm 16 years old. I wouldn't have known where to get a gun. I used to read gun magazines, but you could order mail order till Oswald, who I'm convinced didn't do it, ordered his gun by mail. Never quite understood why they thought that would stop anything. You just go to a gun dealer and wait the waiting period and go get your gun. I can't have this mailed to you. You have to go to a gun shop and get it. Then you won't commit any crimes. Ridiculous. We'll make sure every time they pass one of these draconian laws, it doesn't do anything to stop gun killings or gun shootings by criminals. It puts burdens on the law-abiding gun owner. I'm very First Amendment, and I'm very Second Amendment. Saw a guy in the store and his wife. He had a shirt on, "Let's go, Brandon." I said to him, can't blame me, can't blame Kathy, can't blame Patty. We all voted for Trump in 2024, and he applauded. So that's the thing. The trolls don't like my politics. I used to be a Democrat, and I saw my party taken over by the insane. Became a conservative Republican. Rush Limbaugh helped a lot. I miss him. I think we wouldn't have a lot of the excesses by the Biden administration, the usurper in chief, if Rush were still with us. So how long have I been on? Just short of an hour. Well, folks, I'm going to go. I'm hungry. I'm cold. And I have to chase Mama Cat out of the door, sadly, because she likes to sit in the doorway, but she squeaks like a little kitten If I close the door on her, she panics and runs back and forth. And then the minute I open the door, zoom out the door. It's too cold to be sitting here with the door open. So have a great night. Remember, you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, and I will try to do a membership video tomorrow if I can get the iPad to work. Now, it has been charging intermittently, but the minute I do anything with it, we do it at length, it will shut off. Then it will restart. It needs a new battery. That's $108. I don't have $108. I will. So I'll try to do that. The iPhone will not charge at all. It's $60 for a new battery for that. Apple just raised their battery prices 20%. So you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month. Have a great night. Stay warm, stay dry, stay safe, and I will catch you next time because I'm ice cold right now. Oh yeah, the rain has been killing my injured right shoulder and my knees. So my knees keep going out now because it's been raining so much. And the Weather Channel says we're not going to get rain stopping until the night. We're going to have one day that's a break in the rain again. And then we're going to have rain straight till the 19th in a month. And one of the Weather Channel reports, I looked at my phone, said chance of flooding. That's here in Martinez. So if my iPad, my iPhone would work, I would have filmed the blackout. I would have filmed, there was a street way up in the hill, up about 3 miles from me by Lucky and Walmart that flooded and trees fell down and the power went out. Power went out here for an hour and a half. So that's why I wish I had a car or my enclosed electric scooter. I'd be running around in the rain, filming flooding. Martinez will flood because the creek will overflow, but they did a deepening of the channel in the creek, but they still have all the business along Main Street have sandbags because it overflows its banks. Okay, that's it for this one. Have a great night. Stay safe, stay dry, stay off the roads, and don't drive in flooded roads. Turn around, go back home. This is George Senda, the real guy from Pittsburgh. Bye-bye for now.